In a world where emotions can make or break our success, mastering emotional intelligence is no longer an option, it's a necessity. But what is emotional intelligence, and how can it transform your life? In today's rapidly changing world, many of us struggle with our emotions, often feeling like they control us rather than the other way around. We've all experienced moments of stress, anxiety, and self-doubt, where it seems impossible to keep our emotions in check. But what if there was a way to not only manage these emotions, but to use them to our advantage? This is where emotional intelligence comes into play, a concept popularized by Daniel Goleman, which has the potential to transform our lives by helping us build lasting confidence and achieve true satisfaction. Welcome to Timeless Wisdom. Today, we're kicking off a comprehensive series on emotional intelligence, inspired by the groundbreaking work of Dr. Daniel Goleman. Over the next 5 videos, we'll dive deep into the components, applications, and strategies of emotional intelligence, equipping you with the tools to thrive in both your personal and professional life. Emotional intelligence, EI, is more than just being able to stay calm under pressure. It's about understanding our emotions, using them to make better decisions, and recognizing the emotions of others to navigate social interactions effectively. Goleman defines EI as the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions while being aware of the emotions of those around us. In summary, it's about developing a deep sense of self-awareness and control, which leads to a more stable and fulfilling life. It's important to understand the foundation upon which these elements are built. At its core, EI is about finding a balance between understanding your emotions and thinking logically, enabling us to make wiser decisions and build stronger connections. It's the key to overcoming emotional challenges, improving communication, and achieving the personal growth that so many of us are seeking. Emotional intelligence is built around 5 core elements: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills that work together to create a more emotionally intelligent person. To really understand the impact of emotional intelligence, let's take a quick look at how each of these core elements has been used by people who have changed history. Self-awareness allows us to understand our emotions. Consider Abraham Lincoln, who during the Civil War frequently reflected on his feelings in letters and diaries, using this self-awareness to guide his decisions and maintain the nation's unity. His ability to recognize and understand his emotions allowed him to navigate one of the most challenging periods in American history with wisdom and resilience. Self-regulation helps us manage our emotions effectively. Mahatma Gandhi exemplified this by remaining calm and composed during the Indian independence movement, even when provoked. His ability to regulate his emotions enabled him to lead a nonviolent resistance that ultimately changed the course of history, demonstrating the power of self-control and discipline. Motivation channels our emotions towards achieving goals. Steve Jobs is a modern example, whose passion for innovation and resilience in the face of setbacks drove him to revolutionize multiple industries, from personal computing to mobile phones. Jobs' natural motivation, fueled by his emotional drive, was a key factor in his extraordinary success. Empathy enables us to connect with others. Eleanor Roosevelt demonstrated this by championing human rights, understanding the struggles of marginalized groups, and using her influence to foster social change on a global scale. Her empathetic approach allowed her to build strong alliances and make a lasting impact on the world. Social skills help us navigate complex social situations. Nelson Mandela's ability to communicate and build harmony with both allies and former adversaries was crucial in dismantling apartheid and uniting a divided South Africa. His exceptional social skills were instrumental in creating a new era of peace and reconciliation. Goleman often pointed out that emotional intelligence is more important for success than IQ, showing how crucial it is in both personal and work life. Imagine a life where your confidence is no longer tied to external validation, where your emotions are not a source of stress, but a guide that helps you navigate life's challenges with grace. By developing emotional intelligence, you can achieve this level of inner peace and stability. You'll find that true satisfaction comes not from external achievements, but from a deep understanding of yourself and your emotions. As we wrap up this introduction to emotional intelligence, remember that this is just the beginning of your journey. In our next next video, we'll explore deeply the 5 components of emotional intelligence as defined by Daniel Goleman. These components are the building blocks of EI, and understanding them is crucial to mastering the concept, exploring how you can apply them to various aspects of your life. Daniel Goleman's work has shown that emotional intelligence is not just a skill, it's a lifelong pursuit that can unlock your full potential. What steps will you take today to start this journey toward emotional intelligence? Whether it's reflecting on your emotions, practicing mindfulness, or developing empathy, each step brings you closer to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Remember, the journey to emotional intelligence is a lifelong process, but the rewards are well worth the effort. Until then, start observing how your emotions influence your daily life. You might be surprised at what you discover.